Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Brian, and today we're going to be breaking down Lightflex by Oliver Francis. This music video is directed by Max Moore. To be honest, he wasn't on my radar before this music video, but he's definitely a talented director, so if you want to go check out him or Oliver, their links to their socials will be in the description. Also, before we get into this music video, I just want to say that this music video is very minimal with effects, but the effects that are done right and can be applied to almost every single music video. So this tutorial will be pretty quick and simple, but there'll also be a lot of valuable effects that you guys can learn throughout this music video. So starting the music video, super cool here, awesome opening shot, love the colors here. So I believe there was a smoke overlay here, which looks really cool. It kind of enhances the effect of him smoking. And then we're introduced to the first performance scene. So I think this is super cool. He has a lot of different performance takes from this scene. He has one really close up, he has one far away, just like a bunch of different takes so he can cut to and make the scene a lot more interesting than it actually is, because it's just a car parked in front of a house. There's nothing super special about this scene. And then here's one of the first effects, this little jitter effect he does when he raises the money to his hand. You can see it jitters back and forth. It's also done right here with the windshield wipers and the money. On to this next scene. This next scene's super cool because they're just chilling in the house, smoking. And you can see he set up a little light here, or it could be the sun. I guess you can't really tell, but I'm imagining it's a light here. And the reason this is so cool is because they're all smoking in here. It's catching the smoke in the air. It just kind of gives it that smoky feel. He might have also just added a hazer or a fog machine just to kind of enhance the effect. There's that jitter effect again. Now we're just going to be skipping through the music video because all the effects here are very minimal. There's nothing super flashy, but all the effects are done right. So here's another effect that he did. He's just digitally zoomed in here, and then when the snare hits, he just zooms out. As you can see there. You won't be able to hear because I muted the audio for copyright reasons, but when the snare hits, it just zooms out. So a lot of editing to the beat of the music, which is super cool and makes it more interactive almost in a sense. And there's those jump cuts again I was talking about. It just makes the video more interesting. Skipping through the music video, it slowly transitions to night. The lighting out here is crazy. There's that effect again where it's zoomed in and zoomed out. And then right here is where the hi-hats roll, so he just flashes back and forth between two frames, or between two scenes. So you can see right here. See this shot right here, you can't tell if there's an overlay or not. I could imagine there might be one, but there also couldn't be. It just kind of made me think when like all those flames came up, it was an overlay, but it also could just be the real fire. And then the way he ends the music video is Oliver jumping in the pool, and then back to that original shot of Oliver sitting on the diving board. Super cool shot here, one of my favorites of the whole music video. So now on to Premiere, I'm just going to be showing you guys how to do that jitter effect, the pan and crop, the hi-hat roll effect, and maybe some slow-mo or something really simple. These are just effects that you can use on every single music video to enhance the energy and the feel of the music video. So if you want to use the jitter as sort of a transition, is what he did in the music video, go to the last frame in one of your clips, and then go one frame, zoom in here real quick, cut, and then go to the next frame and zoom in. And then to make this a little easier just to visualize, I like to change the color of one of them just so you can see the pattern, and then highlight both of them while holding Alt, drag it, and then highlight all four, holding Alt, drag it, and you can do this as many times as you want. And you can make this as long as you want or as short as you want. So you can see here's the effect, and obviously the more movement in the clip, it's going to make the effect a little bit better just because there's more contrast in between the two frames. So this one looks pretty cool. There could be a little bit more movement going on, but I think what he did is he made it more of a transition. So he highlighted all the frames and then nested it, I'd imagine, and then went to the start of it, keyframe the scale, and then scaled in, and then drag that keyframe all the way to the end so it kind of just zooms in while it's doing it, which makes for a super cool effect. And now on to the pan and crop effect. So what he did is he just cut it and made it zoom out on the snare or any drum hit. I don't have audio here, but just for example, I'm just going to split it here. And then click on the first clip and go to scale and zoom it in to however much you want. 135 here. And then you can see it do a little zoom out effect. Super quick and simple, but makes the video a little bit more interesting. You can even move the position of it just so Oliver's a little bit more in frame here. And then it zooms out. And then onto the hi-hat roll effect. So what he did is, to make it a little easier on yourself, you can just zoom in and drag one clip over the other, and then just go frame by frame and cut it, and then every other frame just delete. So here it'll do that quick little hi-hat roll, and it's a cool transition into a next clip. And you can make it longer if you want. I'm not gonna find different frames, but I can just control it like that. And as you can see, it does that jitter effect. Ideally, you don't want to duplicate the 2 frames over. I just didn't feel like getting more of that same clip. So that effect's super quick and simple, but looks cool in every music video. And then a lot of the B-roll, he just goes to speed and duration and changes that to like 80 or something. And then it's just a little smoother. And if you want, you can also go to optical flow. And I need to render that in and out. But optical flow kind of just makes up frames, so it makes this slow-mo look smoother, even if it's not at 30, or even if it's not 60 or 120 frames per second. So as you can see there, it's a little slow-mo. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the tutorial. Super quick and simple tutorial, just effects that you can use on every music video. So I thought this was pretty cool and useful to people that maybe are just getting into music videos, or already are in but just need a little refresher or something. So if you enjoyed the video, click like and subscribe, maybe drop a comment or something. I don't know, follow me on Instagram. But yeah, that's it for the video, so peace.